I've kept things quiet over the past few months. I've been working on the next big thing for me, my channel and my career in fitness. Brainstorming how I can come back, why I should, and if I really need to.
Alrighty. Guys and girls, it's Preston here today.
What is up, guys and girls? It is Preston here today.
I don't know how this is gonna go. I'm gonna just speak from the heart. Whether or not we're gonna continue doing Omegle, if we're done, or what's happening, where are we going from here?
I'd be lying if I didn't admit that the only person standing in my way is me. I'm actually terrified to come back to this whole YouTube thing. I'm terrified of not living up to what I say I'm gonna do. I'm terrified of letting the people around me who rely on me down. And I'm terrified of committing to something that in the end might just be a waste of energy and time, which I really don't have. But a wise man once said, it's not a matter of being fearless, but a matter of being courageous. Having courage means having the strength to persevere despite of the things that scare you most. I know this won't be easy. I just know it'll be worth it.
Wow, this feels like it's meant to be. This feels like I am meant to be in front of this camera right now. It has been so long, and yeah, so hello, welcome back. We're here. It is currently January 30th, and I am about a month late on this video, and that is all on me, for life has been insane. I have everything written down that I want to talk about with you guys today. But first off, welcome to the video. I am Preston Gifford, if you guys don't remember. And I used to take my shirt off for girls on Omegle, and it was awesome. And I am now back on YouTube this year. And that was the plan last year, but I'm going to explain why that didn't happen. I'm just happy to be back. I love you guys. We've got 7 main points to cover in this video. I'm gonna have footage of everything that has been going on. So little mini clips of, I went to a rave, I got a new car, like a lot of new stuff happened. I'm in my own apartment. I'm gonna be playing over some B-roll over this as I talk, and then do not worry, I will release a full rave video and all of that jazz, but I'm gonna show you guys a little bit of the highlights. Comment down below full watch if you guys watched the full video. Of course, code PG to save you guys 10% off of Gorilla Mind products. And yes, I have been still on finasteride, RU, and minoxidil every day since the last video. And as you guys can see, it has definitely improved my hairline, so I'll probably be doing a video about that soon. To start, the crunch video. This was what, back in, so August 22nd of last year. It was the last time that I posted a video. Before that, it was 3 months back before that one, 8 months ago. That was the workout, and then of course the fat phobia, and then I haven't really posted since. Since that video, what has happened? Well, a lot has happened, guys. I've been working obviously at Crunch in Frisco, and before, you know, I was telling you guys how I was trying to beat my own records and everything. Well, guys, I'm in my own apartment, and I've been making a lot of income recently, and I'm gonna talk about some numbers. Not to brag, but to just be real and to tell you guys where I'm at in my life, because so many of you guys have followed me since I was at Crunch in Oregon back, 5 years ago when I was 18. And now I'm 23, guys. Like I also turned 23 since the last time you guys saw me. So, so much has happened. Like, I seriously can't believe it. So guys, at 22 years old, my income went from basically nothing, doing YouTube and driving for Uber, to over 6 figures at 22 years old. It's really awesome. It's pretty amazing. I am well off now, and that's why I have this crazy ass apartment. And obviously I took the cat. The cat's still with me. I don't have Dude anymore, the lizard. He's at my parents, but yeah, I'm not sharing that number to brag. I just want you guys to know that, like, you can be young and you can put your fucking head down and do the work and make a shitload of money if you just do the work, Yeah, and I just had one of my most insane checks ever. My last check was like over $6,000. Like, it's insane for 2 weeks. Like, that might not seem like a lot to some of you guys, and that might seem like a shitload to some of you, And it might seem like I'm just bragging, but I'm not. Like, I'm sharing this stuff with you because this is the stuff that like I want this channel to be more about. It's about me sharing my life with you guys. And like, it says Preston Gifford. It doesn't say Preston Gifford Omegle or Preston Gifford Fitness. This is Preston Gifford. This is me, you know? And it's whatever I want it to be. So yeah, if you guys are contemplating on a goal or an aspiration or something that you want to do and you're scared to do it and you're not sure if you're going to see the income, say you want to be a trainer, do it, okay? Like, I just did it. I didn't set a goal of I want to, you know, make 6 figures. I didn't set a goal of I want my checks to be this certain amount, you know? I never thought I could ever make 6K a check. Like, what the fuck? Like, me? Like, I know I'm awesome, but like already? Like, at 22? Like, really? I want you guys to really know that, like, I mean that when I say I'm not bragging about the income. I'm really just excited to tell you guys about how successful I am now and what's going on in my life. Because this whole channel started off as just me standing in front of a camera saying, hey, I'm Preston Gifford, I'm 16 years old, and here's my bulking physique update journey. Like, I remember that's how it started because I saw some other guy do that, and so I wanted to do that. I'm a little bit taken back by how much time has gone by, but it's a part of life, and that's why I'm here. So, crunch video happens, and then breaking personal records and going flawless. Between now and since that video, you know, August, September, into October, I was just going nuts at crunch. I went flawless 2 months in a row. My close rate went from a 75% close to a 95%, almost a 96%. And then, like I said, some months 100% close. August I went 100%, and then even in November. Also, since that video, I also bought a brand new car, a brand new Chevy Cruze Premier, which is a really nice car. Honestly, I love it. It's got a little turbo in there, a little RS turbo engine. It's fantastic for gas mileage. I get like 33, 35 miles per gallon, and I drive that thing like a little race car. So really, really happy about that. Like, I own my own car. I have a car payment now. That was what happened in between then. And then in November, I moved out. Yeah, the November 1st was when I moved out. Love you. We're moving out.
Rotate. No, not Muzz. Rotate. God damn it.
Watch the lap. Oh, no.
Hood. Scoot between Emily and Preston. Let's go.
Huh?
Alright, see ya. Bye. Okay. Oh, yeah.
It's the final goodbye.
Alright.
Alright. See you later.
Cool.
Alright, let's do it. We go.
It's been a roller coaster ever since because living on your own is very different. But, you know, this new apartment that I have to give you guys a tour of and talk about as well is really, really nice. It's a really nice apartment. It's actually a luxury apartment. Then after that, I then went to a rave in November as well. I went and saw Slander, which you guys don't know. Slander was from my Lights All Night rave video with Ethan last year, and it was freaking awesome. I'll play a few clips over this.
What's up?
How you doing?
How you there? Fuck the mod you got!
The whole experience was just insane. A very fun time, and I hadn't raved really all year last year until November. So yeah, it had been a very long time coming, and I really enjoyed it. Then December comes around, and I actually set my club's record sold for PT at this club. I set the record of selling 19,500 or 450. It was around there. It was just shy of like $20,000 sold. And that right there is the most I've ever sold. I broke my old record, you know, of 7,500 with 10K. So I set the record. I sold like a $3,600 pack. I sold a $4,000 pack. Like, I just kept selling and selling, and you get 60% of that practically. So it was amazing. I pushed really hard, and then I went on a vacation with my family. We went to South Padre Island. My grandparents came down like they always do every year. Went to South Padre, went to San Antonio, and I, sold all of that within the first 2 weeks of December. So then the last 2 weeks, I just took off, and I literally set a record only in 2 weeks. Imagine if I had the whole month, right? And I also set the record during the slowest and worst time for training, which is December. It's like the worst time ever for a trainer, holidays and all that shit. So yeah, I set the club record during the worst month. Legendary. All this happens, and then the new year happens, right? I get back from my trip, I work out a little bit, and then we go and celebrate New Year's with my friends, and we have the countdown, and it was just amazing. Being around my friends, having all this time with all these new people that are in my life and things, like having everybody there, and I'm sure you guys can see Josh is there, the fact that he was a subscriber 2-3 years ago, and now he's one of my close friends. Like, I have a foundation now, which is really cool, and I'm really, really grateful for it. So we partied our asses off, went into the new year, and it was a great time. Then the new year hits, and I made a decision that last year, what really got me through the push and everything was, starting next year, I'm going to get back to YouTube. I'm going to come back. Like, I will be a YouTuber again. Here we are a month later. I'm not trying to out myself and say, oh, I didn't hold myself accountable, or oh, what am I, it's not, I'm not 18 anymore or 17 where I used to call myself out and be like, I need it. No, I'm realistic. It's life. YouTube is a hobby right now. It may have showed me the potential in 2021 of being a job, but that only lasted maybe 6 months. I remember by the end of that year when Ethan came to visit for Lights On Mine, I was borderline depressed because I was driving for Uber part-time and trying to make this thing work. It's back to being a hobby again, and in many ways I'm almost grateful for that because I enjoy it more. Now I want to get into the life lessons of this video. The one thing that I want to end this video with you guys is, like I said, is that just put in the work. Like, no one is going to help you, no one's gonna do it for you, and at the end of the day, I really understand now what people mean when they're like, just stop thinking and just do things. Like, motivation really is a gift and a curse. It's temporary. Not often are we motivated to do something and we actually end up doing it. Especially with this shit and this shit right here and wherever my phone is, like this instant gratification of dopamine and notifications and satisfaction is the issue with why people don't take care of their shit and do things anymore. You know what's better than going out and being a successful personal trainer or YouTuber? Watching other guys do it. You wanna know why? It's instantaneous gratification right here. I can watch somebody else do it and I actually get a little bit of that feeling of like what it's like. And if I get enough of it, I can go back to my whatever job I'm doing that I'm not happy with, like Uber, and I can just live in a la-la land. Fuck that. That is not how you live. That is not what we're about here. We are here for a reason, and if you don't know it yet, that's fine. Don't get distracted by things that drain you and tap you of your creativity. Like, these things are wonderful, these tools, these things. You have to work with technology and work with social media, but we have to be careful because I know I myself got caught in that many times in my life, and I've managed to pull my fucking head out of the goddamn sand. But you gotta be careful, okay? I learned that don't give people everything. Like, when it comes to my job, I have to be very selective on what and who I give my energy to. People pay for my time now. What that means is it really changes the way that a person thinks about other people who aren't paying. There are people that are paying to be around me for my knowledge, my personality, entertainment, and even comfort for a few of them. But you have to be selective on who else gets a part of that pot of your energy and who you are. Personal training teaches you that tenfold because you have to budget your time and who gets to have it. But without that, I really didn't understand what my parents meant. I never really understood it or experienced it when they said, be careful of how much of you give away to people. Weekends, I really cherish that and really recharge and take the time to regain those parts of me that I shared with others. Let them recharge. That way I can share them again and be 100% for my clients. So one thing that I've been doing is this iPad right here. And this is one tip I want to tell you guys, along with, being careful who you share your light with and who you share who you are with, is have a way to unplug. Turn my phone off at night when I walk out of the gym. I tell all my clients, I tell all my friends, I'm going dark, and I turn my phone on in the morning. I highly recommend finding a way to do that with an iPad or some other tablet, or if you can use the the do not disturb button on your phone and that works for you. For me, it did not. Find ways to really unplug. That's one of my biggest advices that I can give you guys, just a little tip. So that's what I'm realizing, that's what I'm doing for myself. And I want to go ahead and conclude this video. Just to wrap it up, I got to edit it and get it going. There's a storm going on here, so I finally have time during the week when I actually want to give energy. On the weekends, I've been trying to film this video forever, and I'm just so spent, I don't want to because I'm trying to recharge. Well, it's during the week, it's Monday. I have no clients tomorrow, none tonight. I was supposed to still be at work for the next 2 hours, but I'm really happy to be back. And I don't like to say I'm gonna continue being consistent because I've done it in the past before. And I did it in my last video and the one before that. And when I was 18 and when I was 17. So I'm not gonna, don't call it a comeback, okay? But I do have content though for you guys. Like I've been really waiting to post this video. That way I can then post the other ones like the rave and like where I've been and like what's been going on in separate videos, because the rave video should be its own. It's freaking hilarious. Like our rave was really, really fun. It was me, Josh, and one of my clients that has now become a trainer at my gym and a close friend, Redhead. Really, really fun time. So that is everything, guys. That's where I've been. Until I can figure out where to set everything up for Omegle, there might not be one for a little bit. It's been over a year since the last one, but I am itching to get back on there and make some girls mirin. I miss it. And I think it's been enough time that people haven't been posting Omegle that I might actually be able to post it and actually still get some views. For a while there, it was so saturated, but I think I'll be the only guy doing it still. So yeah, guys, I am definitely happy to be back. As always, use code PG to save yourself 10% off of Gorilla Mind products and everything that entails. Of course, comment full watch if you watched the whole video. And I just wanted to go ahead and just say one more time that I am very, very happy to be in front of this camera. And hopefully I will continue keeping up with this later into February. All right, guys, I love y'all. Stay massive, stay mirin, we squat heavy, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.